the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
And chair and the West Africa Examination Council, WAEC, at the betu, it was 2025 student omukotro SS na say wasi no results no abeto edwa na abusuafo asweni ensese okache abeto edwane de abysmal performance from the student almost half of the populates omukotro exams no etimi efeli mathematics core maths and then 38% efeli the English language sa same we beto edwa no akubrum or the political space amazing say obi kebi say kwada edomu efa free SHS no no omu enyere omu ensua de ebi so eche say aban a wabetena so sesi no ono na anye ne ntoto ye fi say na nado danko akufo ado aban ewo so no na ye hunu bibi say na nkwa no omu modern mo na epeje omu na nso His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aban bae de enoma ate akofom Sanse mo ye beto edwa no enipa bibiri na etwe ne sere ene abasa na enrada ewo ekosi sai program so a ekoso ewo Asempa FM eno na Philip Osebonsu OB na afis Omanhene kwabna asante etwe aban no aboso especially the educational minister and the Ghana education services says ensem we ebeto edwa no nti si 2025 half of the students omukotro SSC no omu entiminya admission enkopiem or the various universities eno na Philip Osebonsu ekasa on top of his voice na ochemu say ade odi hu ya pa if say parents no bebre na efre wa then they lament no musu say normal ekoso wo man mu entwai nintinka Ghana Education Service grant by this time was say anka omutimi press conference be a briefly the parents and answer the students no omo bamu ebu say omo be register for NOVDEC nyina no anka ya tum de ne so aban no emomu ebia be grace period of be 1 week bia na nka nkran so atimi hu mu fit na so bibia sa enkoso sanse mo ye koso na na Omanhene kwabna sante so de na notum another nsem so a abusuafo ahye mu bo so e ache extortion from Ghana Police Service, some members of the Ghana Police Service. Na abusuafo ye koni nguti uwia adenche de ho hia Education Ministry, Ghana Education Service. Actually,
I've been very disappointed in the Ghana Education Service and by extension
220,000.
Because I mempe sa attitude no as a one normal.
I'm telling you, Obi, say normal.
No agency.
No, normal, Obi.
The Education Ministry should be holding a press
conference by
now telling the Ghanaian people what is going to.
Well, that is why sometimes Dan Mekacho said,
over 200,000
who feels it.
Oh,
sometimes we are in quote forced to jump into such conclusions because if you really are a part of the challenge there and who feel the problem now, you will definitely find a solution to the problem.
And on papa be frame and the mammy
what I say
or school be enough for pound correctly we say aden or more enco a schools living there we do more results.
Yes,
send the man who are passing the papers in yes in the school English in the we do the result. The result
is becoming a helpless, hopeless society for our generation.
Anything. The Education Ministry, dead silence, Obi and Kashi. Yes, issues are unfortunate statements, no, Omakwa, Obi and Kashi. And we think over 200,000 to a normal.
A normal.
What is this?
Because Afibia Nibebu and Yagunyoma who he has to say 100,000, 200,000, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000. Ni ebu ye nigusu sa ni emfa mechanics bia ngwa kwa uma. Awu for do okra we ba na omo ye broken hearted. Enkwala omo depressed.
Yes. By now, there should be an emergency press conference. The Education Ministry should be addressing the Ghanaian.
But we sat here.
At least my students knew, okay, I'm fairly English anyway. Intervention in the emamo. But you guys wanted to register for NOVDEC. You have to say NOVDEC. Or more registration, my area. But I am a grace period, say, Mamo 1 week. Muninamon fan register. There should be something. It cannot be business as usual. I mean, over 200,000 students. Entimin tertiary because Oma failed 2 papers and nothing is happening.
Ghana.
Obi Ankare.
Ghana.
What kind of way is this?
Ghana. Oh. Ghana. All that we know, sanitary pad, You see, the mindset of the Ghanaian sanitary part. I want to say, yeah, dispute are fact. Say, enya papa na say de. Obianye sa. But no maybe what. As I see a dream, the future for the youth of this country, when you move into their camps, yeah, they are fighting for survival. Everything that crosses their path, they are ready to go through it.
Card.
And I entrust with safety into his hands.
Into his hands. How man, unim say, Esa would the Ghana police assembly yaba.
Yeah.
Enra menipa bi efreme. Na ofreme say unim say me a lawyer ninti minti asema atono. Oh, East Legon baby ya de bia oka ho asema baby a South Street now Phillips Tilapia was.
Yes.
In you say a police for be barrier bi. Ewo
Between a living room for Fonaban any Phillips Tilapia Casino. From
a UPS or the other no. Make KFC, East Legon KFC.
Okay. Lagos Avenue. Okay.
Into or say a police for be barrier bi. Now so name say police one ne sa sisters here judge na ho na ahye ho sedan.
Okay.
Ono ne na damfo oba etene car nim eko. Omudru ha police ni no agina. Say or search the car no search car nim o say wache no. Adan a wache no for soliciting women. Say wakofa ashawo ni na one na eko. Enti ya na police woni yi lady no. Ede ne tena omo patrol car mo. E na patrol car ne divertify ba bi omo de lady ne ko. E na ono nso no police wo mienu tena ono ne car nim. No so omo de ne station. Omo de ne baye be chesi wo airport from East Legon to airport and Nanam airport area how for be 1 hour. Ni nyina omo so police for I'm telling you. I'm almost say on Trieska, almost started from 100 million. If almost started from 300 million.
That's in 30,000.
Yeah, 30,000. And on you almost can.
Maybe police force okay.
Police for. Now we say in recent times extortion. Akoso say ne omo be search o kan wait me dey read etum me akasa. Enti oye ya na oye so no oni hwe woni ho. E no no nso chale. Ne yam se hye ne ho mu anyina adwane say exam. Say say wakofa asha. O no say wakofa asha boy. Abi. Ide ne ho mu anyina adwane. So omo so omo de na court. Enti or catch them and say they are two no. If you are ya say or so niska into the bag e kra no na 3,000 the shame. Police want a bag na no mu yi 3,000 no mu si.
You sure say police.
Oh, kwabena.
Into your car mo use ye.
Unim enti me busa say o hwe o mu name tag file din. O so ne ho mu anyina dwacha say. Sari o mu nyina mpa.
And any kwase o catch you. Because when you do that he doesn't help the conversation.
No, but unim so say there are a lot of such complaints are ever. In terms of extortion.
A good say about to us, but I mean draw attention.
Yes.
You can't enter my car and from nothing. We say what patronizing I shall into about me child soliciting the Did kind. The interrogation
how do you even come to
that conclusion? That's the point. In fact, we to become stop me. You are checking whether car no idea back and your papa and I say 1 or 2 questions be number 2 What has that got to do with it? Was what you say stretch no and I do about 10 p.m. no will be about in the car front watching a
catch him say after no he went back to the place to go and find out say what has been happening there. It wasn't Nipa or Kosiano was say what is one? I don't know. It's a very serious issue. Nipa no home and I'm telling you. He called me and said, what can I advise him to do? And I'm saying, well, I'm found mudi and it's handy man day. But at the end of the day, say Mia, catches on found cocoa.
But the police will also
be the charge.
Or near fika crana.
Yeah, Naniefi. Oh no, Naniefi.
But the police will also deny say the okay what be that. Will be that question to because that stretch there. Say our club, not my catches a honor no. You fire na junior now. Yeah, they do that. Obi 11 from 8 Christmas Eve from 9 p.m. to bare 4 a.m. no. Street. Me say no me cause we East Legon Ghana.
Charlie,
it mean the person can say Ghana for service.
But I think the IG so should begin watching. But also report of extortion kosro police we be gina ye hwehwe o car mo ya na ye jai bibi atom uwi a ye se de ye hu de de ko we to 10,000 to 30,000 to 20,000. I think it is becoming clear say amount for be no motivation somebody call police no enye for
but obi be come motivation say catch you say bibia say same way e wo man ma and then nurse for binum journalist for binum a doctor for binum asofo binum engineers binum MPs binum ministers binum bibia I say me catch you dey bia na sa time no Brian Brian if say any pekra Brian you say
a champion
debi
Samuel
Brian wa bin me catch that need to come about standards. I see standards when they cover standards now, because why there are no standards, and then are there measurement? Because standards in the it measurement be anyhow. And the mikura ECG, more frame where it is a high the intention pose. Some say the class will be a bear. Sunyani and one in there. Stores near kiosks out there high tension no or more cleaning which I support 100%.
Okay.
Okay. Next year, nyame the chair aba. Places no make clear ho nyina.
Stores be say akobio.
Yes, stores nyina no. Greek ko for ho de om di medica ko no. Omeko back. 2. Me wo say Zuba.
Yes.
You know if we support 100%. But next year,
me know the same sport
it is the year say when we start things that we cannot continue. Omano, your phone boy no. Bank of Ghana for. Anya me no na adom di mirika ko Nima. So omo ye kochichin immigration. Anya me no na say akram kochichin ko for girirom say ye adom ko omano ye yade.
Ye pe e say eya na ni na ye de.
Yeah so
showmanship no. Aha, nti ye nye to take the box.
That has always been the political solutions to issues of national interest. Political solutions. If you share to please our bosses.
PR no ye dead.
If you share it will be. Sa grid code lines here, most say high tension or whatever, any class will be a bear see. Obi nan crown, and send your body and any baby be from cry. So why are you applying a new law, the same law being applied somewhere, but even the capital higher? Oko Kumasia, Oban Kaya, Sa grid code for high tension post shows a line see. A month for us if you was offices. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
We sit down in the phone now. And I think say how can Zuba there no.
Yes.
Zuba there need but the last time you call you could see say KJT new market inside no. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Baby, a nipa be fan na man fashion. And I'm like, how do we build this country like this?
So it is say me mo no ye no mo yard me ni Zuba yard 100%, but the Zuba person me catch on and pay for the say somebody we be crocodile John there Jack, honestly speaking. Jamba mama fuko
say Accra me
na Accra the Sunday
so no so be start
they be Accra the Sunday onu crowd ba na mka jade o ye na oni power bi abesa obi na power no the power no en na chno
o start
en na chno ye nya atwom ne ye boa ye mye ya adwene se be boa o se be ko ye ni masoman ye pe power o so the discipline
yeah
ye pe power o so put what is right
must have me lose vote
so where we are now no Obi,
we should just choose what we want.
Yeah, kasa se sie asankregwa ani me kurom kwabin. Galam se dika.
Oh, asankregwa.
Yeah. Ana kwabin me kurom anopa ya madi wonkobo. Me kurom kwabin. Yeah, kasa ya o, say enura dana. Yeah, kasa ya. Eti hwese aban se oye we. Na Ghana fo nso timam fo nso eye we. Eti oman no chechire ye no Obi. Say a man yourself and free. Now you are the independence of all these relevant bodies, no, and yet clear without political interferences. The progress of this country will be something that they be done. You better drink and fada. Timisle.
And man, my main case asem we answer na what was so. Unse they be a complain say cycle under bridge.
Yeah.
Say a young for the mattress.
Yeah.
They say the baby omodi akone said, "I know they be drew hono." maame bi on the intimacy na sen said you wo fie
o si nyoma o ni dabi o ache
no masan hata
dabi ache me ka be ka cho say student matter na ba ko da say ba ko da so no ana the mosquito net no ana afa ho na omo bridge na say ana omo the dry lines asa no mo si hata ko hwa mo ase sen say o ko hwa mo that disgusting picture. It's not immigration for any social welfare fund if they exist. Gender ministry, no.
Now where is we have to clear them from there immediately.
How you clear them? You know, I am 40 American Bugako. Me see, Bibia be an obi. Bibia ye Ghana.
You PR on the doors, but there is no way in my wildest imagination would I have thought say Bibi Sakrabi to my so say.
Na nipa dware wo. Where they go catch them say nipa dware wo.
Almost in your mouth. Hata work over ya hata nyoma and I say entire be cry ye we cry eho ni. We put say hoye.
Say we don't hu me say. Ade e koso no makacho se sia no the last time I check na me show the mosquito net ni bi no. Adwura entoma no. Yeah, am dey adwura ho. And no create dry line in between the major pillars no. And no dey omunyoma to the extent that a ma amu ase nyina sense ho. Can you imagine? This is the city. And Obi Misle, we Nobi, why has it been difficult for all of us to fight Galamsey up to this point? Why? Why? Argentina are difficult say, and now you can say yentimi nko Galamsey. Why? Look at Sika Abain Bia Wabasubiano, inclusive to this current administration. Look at Sika Wapompiegum. So Oman Mesre 2026, yeah, Pedagana we all wanted there. President Ochafa, MP Ochafa, Obia Ochafa. The rate at which we want to cut corners and be rich in this country, because money has become everything in this country now. No need for integrity and credibility. Sikana beye eye nyina so a obia di mirika want to trade epesika. Kwa hefa so epede anya asem. Iti adibu okura no abaye another huge challenge. Na obi meka de bia da meka me say asudie kese da central force. Any de obofo. Say betimi aboa. Ama oman ne chichiriye no etimi adimu na etimi awie peyo. Se ankoba ne saa yebenya amane. Abide the inflation abegina 6.3 or do we see the number averagely for 1 year 11.4
yeah
abide modimbo we no e kire o say a brobo bottle every 1,000 about 500 abena poku regis asemi anopa we say ne dokono ye turn 7 cities and o mate 5 cities the size no o mate no so say kitikitibi it 5 cities no ba wo obi ne kwabra sant wo ano kwa ba 5 cities ba no person didi 7 cities Argentina ebasa if we say hwe aban modimbo enyoma I did determine price fluctuations in ano about imagine baby kakra dia ma ye sika ye fango ye can say inflation wasem aban modimbo no aye any so for the past 1 year now science so no aba wo adwadifo ni mu ana aba wo ye nipa no ye koto ade a ye kodi dwa aba me ye who said this is it ana what country is this? All that we know is to put blame on the political heads. No? That is all we have done to ourselves. Yeah, you have problems. Say, when they take advantage of idea, because idea be anywhere. So if economics in Kosi William Crowder, who said, "Your mama bo idea bo it me cock and kaino about no more bia mana konko." Tisan konko no, and who should any day way. And the docon 70 cities.
7 cities.
America broboto obi ate from 1,000 about 500. Why? Sa brand krona na MPP was one near kasa bebribe no. Na dollar na ho den was ropa no. Na broboto 1,000. Near bodo kono 5 cities. It dia na aba.
It have 5 cities. Just a what or 7 cities. The deception is that 5 cities is still there, but they've reduced the size. Reduce the size, no.
Sa onim obi ai de ope Ghana hanko na nkra and no part lorry first na different from when you lorry first. It's the same distance. Baby, I don't pay you be attention. You never 25 cents. So problem.
Say rush hour.
Oh, problem. No be. Yeah, the rush hour determined. Apart from Uber for no more cocoa. Say no, they determined by whatever.
Yeah.
Who trot on the taxi na wo station na who do jumano. What the Russia now? No.
No pokra say one fare for whole trip na any problem. Say a strategy in say obe no do a cycle say o kwakaswa. Oduru kanesia o say ma say obesi wa amunyina munsi. Munya si ya no start lodu odoko. Odu odoko amunyina munsi. Musi ya no start it is one trip no beje different transport fares bear 4 and send we do.
Obi.
And we've allowed
it is there yanka say
it's
oh, what I said,
it's bad. It's as if say no regulation.
That is the point. It will be a year and no nama on mine obi. Nechiriano. I yet tire pampia. Ye qua and co. Ye bar and ma. Ye qua and co. Ye bar and
once a regulation are ma. Government and elected officials will do everything possible. But and reflect what I see.
Yes, Obi.
But I say on Obi a year
Obi.
Inti. Forcing will manage the macroeconomic and
but I see the importer and the other people
because will be a pay and a buying so I say intimate price controls and you cannot force people demand and supply they will say determine in the driver and so free say hey and you mean the rush hour a man for be per car
so
in the about 10 cents mammy fan
what's a buying is planning why do we do that to us well Obi another major issues I mean 2026 be near guso national security from Pamchomunti, Abaya Wosum Pachoti, gender ministry, social welfare for all those other relevant bodies are more matter. Titu Ghana Education Service. Asofo Akuaudu in a Mumpiate. Obiwe, Sa was it 220,000 ye giant son or minor, ye giant sack. People are not telling us the next line of action or whatever, ye giant son. And Maru, if we say before the 220,000, there are a bunch of people there.
Backlog.
Who is keeping data of a free school? Baby or motifa, do not tifa, baby a could be na ohun sunsanswa or minor yenya. Because 220,000.
But Frank.